All right, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, you're talking about power. You're talking about the right guy with Lucas Matthysse. He's got power in the right hand, power in the left. Boom, put you to sleep with either hand, no question about it. Another thing that people don't realize, because he's putting everybody to sleep, is it's hard to put him to sleep. He's got a great chin. I've watched him in a number of fights. He takes a great shot, and this guy is hungry. He's a hungry fighter. He's willing to fight anybody. Richard Schaefer mentioned after he beat Peterson in Washington that maybe we have another Manny Pacquiao. But, you know, Lucas doesn't want to be another Manny Pacquiao. He wants to fight Manny Pacquiao. That would be a great fight to watch. He's in the style of a Pacquiao. He's an action fighter. He's not really a boxer. He's not like a defensive whiz like Floyd Mayweather Jr. But, you know, you don't have to be when you fight like him. They call him the Machine. 34 wins, 2 losses, 32 knockouts. I mean, you do the math, all right? You don't have to be a genius to know that this guy can you know, packs a punch. He comes from Argentina. They've got a great pedigree over there. You've got Martinez fighting now. You've got Maidana fighting now. And when you talk about great fighters from Argentina, in fact, great fighters from anywhere, you have to mention Carlos Monzon, the great middleweight champion. In fact, with all this talk of Floyd Mayweather saying that he's the greatest of all time, which I'm going to dispute, but right away, you talk about Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard, but you know, there's also, nobody talks about a guy like Monzon, but that's another subject for another time. Back in May, Lucas fought in Washington, D.C. We mentioned he fought Lamont Peterson, who's an outstanding fighter. He's a good fighter. He dominated this guy. Unbelievable. Knocks him out in the 3rd round. Now, September 7th, he's going to take on another outstanding fighter, Danny Garcia. But Danny Garcia, to me, might be a little bit too macho for his own good. You can't be a macho guy unless you can back it up. And if you're going to go in against Matthysse, you better be ready for the fireworks. Danny Garcia, I've spoken with him. He's a nice guy. He wears designer clothes. He likes designer glasses and things. He better check in to designer sleepwear, because that's where the guy's going to be. He's going to be on the ground. His hands are going to hurt him, not from hitting his opponent, because the referee's going to be stepping on him. He's going to be crawling all over the ring. I'm telling you, it's not going to be pretty. And you know that Matthysse can do the job. So like I said, the Machine, 32 knockouts out of 34 fights. It's going to be something to behold. I don't envy anybody that gets in the ring with him. He's an exciting guy to have in there right now. Next to Floyd Mayweather Jr., when you talk pound to pound for pound, this guy is right up on that plateau. He doesn't have to take a backseat to anybody. And he's active. He doesn't fight once or twice a year. This guy is active. So I like him very much, and I look for him to do great things in the sport. Don't make me look for you the next time. I'm right here. You have any questions, you come to me.